Elizabeth Bathory was a 16th century Hungarian countess who tortured and murdered over 600 young women and girls in her reign of terror, making her the most notorious and prolific serial killer in the Western world. The power metal group Kamelot has mined the depths of the dark psyche of this historical figure in their song cycle entitled simply Elizabeth, and we're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so this song comes to us from one of our dear subscribers here, Alex, who wrote to me personally via my email address. Dear Ken, I've spent this whole year or more ditching a bad diet and alcohol problems, and I've just now gotten back to watching YouTube and things like that. So happy to see that you've gotten back to reactions. Thank you very much. And good for you for digging out yourself out of whatever hole that you found yourself into. It's a massive feat and not something to be glossed over. So congratulations, Alex, for persevering. I remember just before I took a break from YouTube, you had a while between uploads. Understandable. Yeah, I was going through wrestling my own demons, I guess you could say. Would it be possible to request a reaction for a song performance that means a lot to me? Of course it's possible. Not lyrically, but just in general, and the vocal performance is so unique that I think you'll have a great time analyzing this. Okay, a unique vocal performance. Well, I'm looking forward to that. I don't have much to offer, but if you have PayPal or something, you could send a donation. I could send you a donation if you see fit. Hey, yes, please, if you want to help me keep the lights on, that would be great. I don't charge for any of these, not really. And so if there is, if you can leave me a tip, I'll open up the tip jar. These are reaction busking. I don't know what you call it. You can do it or not. It's okay. And Alex was kind enough to leave me a link, Kamelot, Elizabeth 1, 2, and 3 with closed caption lyrics. So great. Thank you very much. Regards from Sweden, Alex. Yes, thank you so much for sending me this, and we're going to dive into this right now with, as soon as I hit the button.
From our album Karma.
This is Kamelot.
This song
And this is Roy Zane.
It's about vanity. It's about beauty. It's about growing old. It's about evil. This song is called Elizabeth.
Roy Zane is from Norway, is he right? Is that right, Alex? I think so. Speaks English like he's from the UK or something. Perfect. You guys are just better. You guys are just perfect. That's fantastic. Okay, great. This is a 3-part song. I don't know what you call it, 3-part song, a song cycle of sorts. So part 1. It always just strikes me when you're starting off a song and you're trying to bring things down, bring the energy down in the room a little bit, and the audience is like, no, we want more. It can be such a hard thing to resist. And sometimes it can be a little grating, especially when they start clapping and chanting out of sync with the band. So is that a band member or an actress portraying Elizabeth Bathory, a notorious serial killer?
Can you tell me how to stay forever young? Let me know the secret. I will hold my twisted tongue. Please protect my beauty, velvet skin so pure and white.
That's so interesting. Yeah. Really delving into the sort of grittiness, a lot of compression on the vocal to just trying to project both almost like hostility and fragility at the same time. Asking, pleading, yearning. Trying to rage against getting old.
Hear my name resounding like a hymn dead of night.
Night! What a sweet falsetto. I was getting chills there. That's so sweet. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I hear when someone is accessing their falsetto voice like this, it's usually to evoke something, more angelic, something beautiful, something pure. And there's a number of different onsets that you can utilize. There's the glottal. I'm getting all excited. I'm just punching my microphone. There's the glottal attack. There's a balance onset. There's a breathy approach, and then there's the vocal fry. And there are more onsets than that, but those are the basic four ones that you would use. And he's mixing up between a balanced or breathy, veering on the breathy with a glottal and a vocal fry. And each one of them, then each one of those little phrases now has its own little character and its own little character arc. It's beautifully done.
Once I struck a servant, she's a virgin, free from sin. Drops of blood caress me and refine my aging skin. Could this be the answer? Uncorrupted, calm and red. Voices keep resounding in my days bewildered head.
I love the bending of the notes at the ends of those phrases, adding that little bit of grit, and then of course distorting the vowel sound a little bit, so it's beyond what you would normally get. You extracting more character. You're really it's almost like it's villainous how a villain so deliciously sinks their teeth into every evil plan and plot. I love it when they do closed caption and right during the part where the guitarist, it's an epic guitar solo. It's not a guitar solo, it is an epic guitar solo. And just in case you missed it, we're going to write it down right there for you. Little music notes beside it. I love it. It's great. It's not wrong. Roy, you taking a little nap? Or is that a yoga posture? Man, my knees are not that flexible. I can never do that. That's impressive. That's impressive right there. Just saying. It's very theatrical and almost cinematic, the buildup of suspense. Is this moving into the part 2? This must be. Who's making the psycho sort of madhouse noises of cries of despair? Is that live? Requiem for the Innocent. Ah, so she is a band member, or operatic and ethereal sort of moment there from this female vocalist. I don't know who she is. I don't know what her name is. Maybe you could leave that down in the comments below. That would be really, really appreciated. Thank you. So I could figure out. She's got a beautiful voice. And are we going to hear from her again? I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, she's exiting stage left.
One more time again. Whisper, I shall love you in my ear. Mother, did you lie? Would you tell me why? There is something deeper that I fear.
This part 2 started out much heavier, but there's this hearkening back to that opening melody. And that sort of deeply compressed tone. There's a bit of Bruce Dickinson in this. The way he ends his phrases, they, and then adds that little bit of vibrato a la Bruce Dickinson. Obviously, Roy's got his own vocal sound, completely unique to him, but it feels like there's a little bit of that hearkening to a classic metal tone. I mean, Bruce Dickinson's a good choice if you're trying to emulate a vocalist. That's for sure. I really feel now his voice is in this register with this amount of power is really reaching where his comfort zone. Like this is the zone that Roy Zane feels most comfortable singing at this volume, at this intensity. It just feels a little bit more easy for him to do that. From his knees, no less. I see rock stars doing this, and I was just like, whoa, you guys got core strength, being able to do that. Really into it. This guy can really play. Aren't you glad you studied Mozart? Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. He's not just doing chords.
She was low.
Oh, we're getting into it now. This is the energy that the crowd wanted to experience at this moment in time earlier when they were all chanting and clapping, when he was just like, no, we got to bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. It's a hard thing to do. And now that they're there, of course, the audience is there with them.
And deep, smell these halls away. Carve your name through this wall before it's too late. Cannot twist it and resist it. What was I to do? All I ever wanted was a fraction of the truth.
Wait a second. Hang on a sec. I was expecting him to go back up there again, but he went down the octave. Was it because he was a little bit tired? Let's hear this.
Through this wall before it's too late. Cannot twist it and resist it. What was I to do? All I ever wanted was a fraction of the truth. Walking in the shadow of my back and mine. What's inside the shadow?
Okay, so sometimes when you're singing away, it's the end of the night, you're having to muster up as much energy as you can for this last, like squeeze out the last performance, you might be tempted to take a section down. Especially you're having to contend with the buildup of pressure and energy, and sometimes if there's tension at all, you need to find a way to relieve it. An easy way to do that in concert is to just take it down the octave. Just take it down, take a breather, and recharge for the next phrase that might be higher. And I'm anticipating that might be what he was doing there in that moment, but I don't know. Like, I don't know this song.
Paper bride. You and I are endlessly provoking, weary blind. Walking in the shadow of a cracked mind. You scream my sorrow.
He's sailing through a bunch of different registers and vocal techniques, all every phrase seems to have its own little universe surrounding it. He's doing vocal growls and almost sounds like Tuvan throat singing, and then he's doing a highly compressed vocal sound, and then he's up into a more almost like a pop sound, pop rock sound. It's impressive. Sounds like his voice just suddenly got thicker, like more resonance. Is this all live? It feels like, I was just thinking the mix sounds incredible in my headphones anyway. So well done, engineers. wait a second. No, mystery solve. I can see over his left shoulder, there's a couple of vocalists, female vocalists, I assume, adding a little bit of texture to that chorus. That's awesome. Is this something that they do at every concert? It seemed like this is the point in when we get the audience to all sing out this power chorus. And they're in tune. Good job, metalheads. Yeah. That keyboardist is on fire. That hair, the hair flips, the head banging, that's respect and a little bit jealous. Wish I could do that. Feels very Kashmiri, like a Led Zeppelin-y moment there at the end. Is this the end? This is the end of the song. Oh, and it's the end of the show.
You guys are fucking wonderful.
Yes, you are.
That's enough.
What do you say at the end there? I didn't catch it. Great performance. Yeah, amazing. Wonderful. Good job. Good job, band. That clearly, I'm guessing, was the end of the show. The instruments were coming off. The band was leaving the stage. The drummer was getting up. Unless, of course, there's an encore after that. I don't know. That would be a pretty epic encore. What was that, 7 minutes, 8 minutes? That's a long song for sure. All right, so if you are not yet a member of this fabulous community of music lovers and vocal aficionados, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Yeah, usual spiel here, so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel. I say we, but it's just me. And also, too, if you have a comment or something to say, leave a comment down below in the comment section. I always learn from you guys. And also, too, if you want to reach out to me, you can do so via the website. That's always welcome as well. And also, too, I will leave links to down in the description. One of the things that I like to do is not just offer vocal commentary. That's not the only thing that I do. I also teach. I have a number of students, and there's always room for more. So you can, if you are wanting to learn some of these vocal techniques for yourself, I strongly urge you to reach out to a competent vocal coach. You don't have to work with me, but if you would like to, I will leave those links down below in the description. And lastly, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few of your precious moments here with me on the channel. Love and appreciation to you all, and we will see you next time.